Hello and welcome to Puzzlers Anonymous. My name is Kevin and I'm a puzzle addict. And today is Friday, but spiritually speaking, it is Wednesday, my dudes, because I am catching up on crosswords. So I'm going to do the Wednesday crossword. I really don't have to tell you that it's Friday. If this was a more professional YouTube channel, I would just pretend it was Wednesday. You don't need to know when I'm filming this, but it is Wednesday, and I think perhaps why I told you that is since I am playing catch up, there's a chance that if I crank through this Wednesday puzzle, I will also try to do Thursday's puzzle. But that seems unlikely because usually a Wednesday or a Thursday on its own is a whole video, especially Thursdays. But, hope springs eternal. So here we are, Wednesday, February 28th. Ooh, I do want to do Thursday because that's a leap day one, so I bet it is leap day themed. That'll either be the second half of this video or its own video. But I'm looking forward to that. But this is February 28th, traditionally the last day of February, written by Greg Snitkin. That is not a name I recognize. I bet if I check Sam's theme right now, it'll say, in his New York Times debut, Greg Snitkin has finally made it. I don't know why. There's so many names I don't recognize, but I was so certain that this was a new one. Okay, let's get on Greg's thing. We have a themed clue. I clicked this one first because it was the longest, and it's immediately showing us our revealer. I'm also seeing that these are two coast-to-coast clues, but let's see if 33 and 41 are also tied to it. Yes, they are. Okay, now let's actually do the clues. Things with hardware and software components. I would think that brings me into the area of computers, but that could be so many different things. It also could be a trick. So I'm going to keep rolling. Someone terrorizing kids in a 1986 Stephen King novel. I feel like that's it. That would just be it. Is it Pennywise? No. It the Clown does work. Ooh. And you know what? Hardware and software has to do with IT. I wonder if that's going to come up. Participation dance in which you turn yourself around. Well, that's the hokey pokey. And that's what it's all about. So maybe this is going to be Pennywise, but then the thing is going to be it. The main takeaway, or when considering three different senses, a description of, is it what it's all about? What it's all about. So it the Clown is wrong. So this is, did I spell Pennywise wrong? No. But they wouldn't have the answer just be it the Clown when this is what it's all about. He's got to have a different name, but I don't know it. Yeah, this is on the computer, but we're just like IT is all about hardware and software components, but who knows what it is. Okay, well, we'll figure it out from Crossings. Parasite's place as a host. I might kind of speedrun this. Wednesdays are trickier, but if I already have the revealer and understand what the theme is, it should be pretty quick, even if that hasn't gotten me the answers for 33 and 20. It should be pretty quick. And then I can go on to that leap day puzzle. Many a Weird Al medley is a polka. Hooray. Boo-boo. Owie, probably. Could be an ache or a sore. But because they just said boo-boo, it's going to be like kid version. Bit of attire that sends a message. I mean business. Power suit. No. Actually, that one. Okay, so it is Clown. Is it the Clown? That just seems wrong. Soul Singer Bridges. Don't know. Diego blank 1 of 2 joint winners of the FIFA Player of the Century Award. Fucking Maradona. Sorry for swearing. I was just frustrated that I wasn't immediately able to get this. Took a lap, perhaps. Probably swam. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be some sort of clown. Spanish sparkling wine. Don't know that one. Methods is ways. Many Monopoly properties. An avenue. I don't know why I skipped this. I should have just gone with it. One of the Manning brothers is Eli. I think I was trying to keep in this area, but if I'm just solving, whatever. Gosh, I still don't know that one. One who works well with others is a team player. Gosh, I still don't know what this clown means. Surgery sites for short. OR. Is it just scary clown? Yeah. Okay. Kava seems like a wine. It's probably made in a cave. Nasty, don't know. Bunny first appearing in Space Jam. Lola, you perverts. Infantry members in brief is probably GI, so Nasty is probably ugly. Firebird Maker is Pontiac. Yeah, this is pretty fast for a Wednesday. 2020 NFL retiree who leads all QBs with 123 regular season games of 300 plus passing yards. I would think Tom Brady. No, he played a little bit longer than that. Greg Snitkin is a football fan because he also had the Eli Manning clue. I don't know, but some Lunchbox Sammys are PBJs. Abrasive is probably rough. McFlurry flavor is Oreo. Is it Brady and GIs is wrong? No, Breeze. Drew Breeze. Is that how it's spelled? Yeah. Grant consideration sometimes. Need-based grant. So this should be Jeep. Nope, Taunt is Jeer. Repairs as a golf grade is Sods. So this is definitely computer. Still don't know that second part. What a snooze fest. Yawn. Computer systems. Okay. And there we go. We have the theme. Now it's just cleanup. Cool. Big inconvenience. I don't know. Blank. The Way of Water. Avatar. Avatar 2. The Wetning. Everyone who knows me. Not everyone, but most people who know me know that. I am a cynic about big tent movies. And Avatar 1, The Avening, I rewatched it on DVD and I was like, this is the most boring movie. It was only good in 3D. So like fully inclined to be a hater. Avatar 2, The Wetning, aka Avatar, The Way of Water. I loved that movie. I am an Avatar 2, The Wetning super fan. It's just so entertaining and it's so beautiful. Which is the whole point of Avatar movies. I love Avatar 2, and I think knowing my other taste, a lot of people are surprised to learn that about me. I was surprised that that was my reaction to Avatar 2. Bar mitzvah for one is probably a rite, because it's like a rite of passage. Major diss, don't know. Franz's partner in old SNL sketches, that would be Hans and Franz. So 9 across is maybe Sarah. Abrasive, no, I already read that one. Harsh, I thought I'd gone way off course. Walled city near Madrid. A lot of Spanish stuff here, like specifically Spain Spanish, because this was a Spanish sparkling wine. Hell of a guy is Satan. So Greg Snitkin loves American football and the nation of Spain. Big inconvenience is a hassle. So what was 25? The ALA in the style of Allah. Still don't know that one. Major diss. Should know it with all that info, but I don't. Oh well. What Professor Moriarty was a professor of? Don't know. Is he the guy that's like had a beef with Sherlock Holmes? Maybe. Was he original gangster rapper? Don't know. Just like that. I mean, that is what things say, but that seems wrong if you look at 4. I'm going to get one down, though, because I just saw it on the cover of my... Quickly joined a call with, is hop on. So now we'll go here, and one down is Mitch Hedberg, who said, I'm against Pickney, but I don't know how to show it. R.I.P. in peace, buddy. Allergic reaction is achoo. And, okay, so this does work. Start of many URLs is HTTP, so the TP is not a problem. So Professor Moriarty was a professor of math. Ice-T was the OG. That makes sense. And now we have another theme of things that Greg likes, which is computer stuff. And that is really cool to have HTTP come off of computer systems. I tip my hat to you. But these two Spanish things are disconnected and the NFL things are disconnected. Okie doke. Phrases I say more when I'm puzzling and forcing myself to talk are okie doke and gosh. I just noticed today I say gosh quite a bit on this YouTube channel and probably 0 times in real life. Buffoonery. Don't know. Like food served at a tea party. Don't know. Small songbird is probably a wren. Fabled slacker. You know what? Main takeaway. I almost worry that 53 is wrong because it feels too connected to Hokey Pokey. The reason I thought this is because I couldn't get 45 and 46. And wren works, but it's not the first thing I think of for a songbird, which maybe is fine. But like, what was the clue here? The main takeaway is what it's all about. That does fit. And computer systems are about IT. The 1986 Stephen King novel Scary Clown is IT is about, because it's what it's all about. So IT is all about computer system. The novel, is all about Scary Clown. What it's all about is the Hokey Pokey. So it fits. It just seems strange that like the revealer is so much more closely tied to one answer than the other ones. But let's stick with it. Fabled slacker. Oh, you know what? We're good. Fabled slacker is the hare from Tortoise and the Hare, which is interesting fable because I think I was sorry if you've heard my Tortoise and the Hare rant before. But the takeaway people that always get from Tortoise and the Hare is slow and steady wins the race, which is what the tortoise said. But that's not the fable. That's not the theme of the story. The story is like, it's about arrogance and it's about like completing the task and not slacking. Like the tortoise's thing was slow and steady won the race. That only ended up being true because of the hare's arrogance. Like the takeaway is do your work and don't gloat. All over again is probably a new. Now across. Entered speedily. Ran in? Yeah. That's a weird one. Standing up. Erect. Full of the latest. Newly. Does this help at all with buffoonery? No. Dainty food. So then full of the latest is probably new. I don't know why that wording is tripping me up so much. Full of the latest. I don't think newly fits there. Or maybe just I haven't had enough coffee yet. I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now. Well, let's look at 48. Rapper is Lil Nas X. So, buffoonery is antics. So, newsy is full of the latest? I don't get it. I know like Newsy's like the musical. Makeup of a match is probably sets. A match is made up of sets. Straddling, say, is a top. Once again, Michelob Ultra. I used to drink those at Eau Claire Express games because when they had the beer batter, you would get $2 off all the beers. And all the beers it was only at a certain stand and they only had cheap, shitty beers. And Michelob Ultra was the least shitty beer that they had there. The Mallards also do the beer batter. I don't go to a lot of Mallards games, though. And I'm also just not in a position in life where I'm like, they struck out the guy. I need to run to the stand to get cheap beers. Ending of The Bachelorette. Suit material. But it has a question mark, so it's not like a suit you would wear. But I can't think of it. Oh, tort. Lawsuit is a tort. It's a type of law. Features us on cruise ships, spas. This should now get us 42 down. We totally should. Yeah, let's. Yes, let's, probably. I don't think you can spell a yeah like that. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi is a plea. So what was 49 across? Use is cause of wear and tear. Use. Captain Von Trapp's betrothed in The Sound of Music. I don't know The Sound of Music. Apple devices running it. iOS, unfortunately. I work in tech and we have issues with iOS, even though I am a Mac boy through and through. So societal troubles are ills. This has got to be Elsa. Wait. Then how come they always clue it with Frozen and they never clue it with Sound of Music? Like, literally every time Elsa comes up, they use a Frozen clue except for here. Is that spelled with a Z, the Frozen one? Mandela effect. Not doing anything. Idle. Place to order handmade goods. Etsy. So this would be a power tie is the business. Big letters and home security is what? ADT, is it? Yeah, because one may dominate a conversation. It's, gosh, I don't actually know the phrase, but it's talk. I said gosh again. Car dealer's offering. Don't know. Knight's trusty companion is his steed. Baba Ganoush. I learned how to make that recently. It's easier than you would think. Command centers for short. Don't know. Allo you very much, Punny Valentine. That's great. I'll bite. Nailed is aced. Talkaholic. I've never heard this phrase before, but I know a few. I feel like one when I'm doing a YouTube channel and forced to talk the whole time, and it still blows my mind that anyone would watch this, even if there's only 3 of you. But it is unnatural for me to be a talkaholic. I talk a little bit, but I don't think I'm a full-time talkaholic. So command centers are HQs. Gosh, I still don't know. I feel like it's Avila, because then a diss could be a slam. Let's hear the music. Nice. That is pretty good for a Wednesday. I will try this Thursday. Maybe because we're 15 minutes in, maybe I'll start the Thursday, and if I don't finish it, I'll publish that half done. But this is a full video, and it wasn't a particularly mind-blowing puzzle. It was perfectly fine, Greg. I'm not insulting it, but typically I tend to publish like, oh, this is a really cool theme. This is just a fun one. I had fun solving it, and I did like how I found the theme so quickly. So I'm going to start on Thursday and publish what I get within the next like 15, 20 minutes. But I do want to see if this is a leap day thing. I also feel like had I not been talking for you, the people, if I had just been solving this might have been one of my fastest Wednesday solves ever. My stats are all fucked up because of this YouTube channel, but typically on a Wednesday, I mean, my best, that's pretty good. My best is 8.5 minutes. I don't know if I would have got that one faster than 8.5 if I wasn't talking. And we'll never know. Here we go. Crap. Well, maybe it'll work. This puzzle, I knew it would be a tricky one for Leap Day. This puzzle is intended to have picture clues. If you're solving on an app that hasn't been updated, you might see a description of the missing image file instead of the intended clue. This should be fine because I am not on an app. I'm on the browser version. If you aren't able to update your app, you can solve online or in print to get the full solving experience. Let's hope it works. Okay, yeah, the picture clues worked, and what the fuck? Okay, I'm glad that I'm doing this one. I'm publishing this even if I don't solve it. We got a crab playing a violin. We got a seal playing a harp or a lyre. A harp seal? Is a harp seal a thing? I know a trumpeter swan is a thing. And I know that... Okay, so yeah, we have a swan playing a trumpet, which a trumpeter swan is a thing. We have a seal playing a harp, just a harp seal. And harp seal fits. And trumpeter swan fits. Easiest Thursday ever. And then a parrot playing a French horn, or just a horn, is a hornbird. A hornbird is a thing. String crab, cello crab, bass crab. If I put crab in, how many more letters do I have to get? 7. I don't know that one. But then, I don't know if you have been looking ahead, but let's look at this clue here, because these seemed pretty easy. Harp, seal, trumpeter, swan, hornbird. But the theme is mistakes in baseball. What the hell does it have to do with any of this? An error is a thing in baseball. It's like an official stat. It's kind of fun because it's like, you only get a hit if you earned a hit. So it's like, sorry if everyone understands baseball and I'm just going off the rails here, but if the fielder should have caught the ball and made a mistake instead, you don't get a hit for that because you didn't earn a hit. It was someone else's mistake. So there's actually a baseball stat for errors, but that's not what's happening here. There's also, because baseball has a lot of history, there are some famous plays that go back to old slang. So there's Um, Speaking of me immaturely laughing in the last two puzzles, in old timey slang, a boner was a mistake. So there's a famous baseball play that gets referenced all the time called Merkel's boner. It's like an important moment in baseball history. Is Merkel's boner? Look it up. Put on safe search before you do. But gosh, I have no idea what this is. And here I've said gosh again. Let's see if we can figure out. Actress Anne of Wag the Dog. I feel like that's Anne Heche because I remember that movie being a thing when I was a kid and her being famous when I was a kid, but I have no clue how to spell her name. Can't even start on it. Calls for delivery. That could be a noun or a verb. It could be the call for delivery, or it could be the verb of calling for delivery. Tire for a toddler is a onesie, so we're getting some things. Baseball, again, baseball stat is an RBI. Let's just keep going across, see if we get anything. Renounce. Nope. Stuck the landing. Nailed it. This is hornbill. Nice. I got worried that I had to undo all this, but I was like, no, onesie is right. RBI is definitely right. So there we go. Place for soap. Oh, it's probably like a soap opera. It's probably like daytime TV. Daily TV, that's nothing. Comic sound. Bam. Possibly. Like a final desperate attempt. Don't know. Salt at times. Don't know. De-icer. Rumpus. Is that an ado? Is a rumpus like a party? I think it is. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. Time for Paris's 2024 Jeux Olympiques, which means Olympic Games in French. So the answer has to be in French. So this is going to be the French word for summer, which is été. So I watched Napoleon last night. I liked it. Renounce is abdicate. Place for soap is Melrose. So Melrose Place was a soap. So there you go. That's a pretty like sideways clue, and I like it. Like a final desperate attempt. Do or die. Maybe I hope this will get us this. Calls for delivery. Orders. And now we're starting to get some letters here on our Merkel's boner clue. Popular song. A bop, maybe? Coated with gold. Guilt. I was like, I know there's a word for this. Yeah, gild is the present tense, and then the past tense, or really the adjective for it. Adverb, maybe, is gilded or gilt. List on display at the airport is ETAs. Could be Bob. Let's see what we got here. Jumpa something. Pulitzer-winning author, interpreter of maladies. Crap, of course. Safari past. Oh, this is like a thing I already know. It's a type of fly. It's a disease-carrying fly, and I only know about it because of Crossword Ease. So a popular song is a hit. This is Anne Heche. I knew it was, but I still don't know how to spell it. Stakes in baseball. Pitches. It's something with pitches. Wild pitches. Wild pitches. Because it's animals making pitches with their instruments. Wild pitches. What a delight. This is a good set of puzzles today. So now I need to solve this in a reasonable time so I don't just leave this hanging. I still don't know the crab one, but I mean, we get the theme. I thought, okay, so Heche has got to be E-C-H-E. So then we got Lahiri there. Another trivia one. Pulitzer-winning author who is also a film critic for Time magazine. Nobody knows. Unlucky accident is a mishap. So this was Aggie. Or could it be Aggie? This is, if we get a fiddlesticks at the end of this, is going to be the first one to go to. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. When you get the last one wrong, I'll intentionally put a letter wrong this time. There's always these cute pop-ups, and it's always stuff like fiddlesticks, you didn't get it, or like, oh gosh, try again. 58 down is dad jokes. Telegraph say Don't know. Running shoe brand. Don't know. Store posting. I don't know. Romantic infatuation is a crush. That's a weird term. What does that originate from? Why would you crush someone when you like them? Pastry is usually accompanied by chutney is samosas. Big fan of samosas. Most common vowel sounds in English are schwas. So that is spelled like this. I wouldn't have known that without the existing letters. I know what a schwa is, but I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have been thinking like long O or whatever. Achieve widespread recognition. I don't know. Cotton material. This is like muslin. Probably spelled wrong. Store posting is their hours. Oh, I still don't know this one. I'm only one. So telegraph is send. So then achieve widespread. Is it arrive? You can kind of like arrive when you get famous. It's arrive or arise, but arise only has one R. So we're going to try arrive. Probably UFOs. Sighting them can be reported on the Enigma app. Did not know that. Going to download that app. I don't believe in UFOs. Why would I say I don't believe in UFOs? I believe in UFOs. I don't believe that they're aliens visiting Earth, but I kind of want to check out that app. Trees in the birch family. I don't know. More quickly. I don't know. Let's see if we can get 40. Boldly stylish in slang. Feisty. I hope that's the slang now. Certain racing wear is a Speedo. Cor anglais is the English horn. And what a great one to put in when you already have all these animals playing instruments. Look at that. Fun trivia. The cor anglais English horn is not English. It's actually it has this thing where the reed is angled there. So the actual phrase cor anglais is A-N-G-L-E with an accent. It's supposed to be angled horn, and people misheard it as the homophone and thought it was English horn. Same thing, the French horn is not French, it's the F horn because it plays in the key of F. And people just at some point assumed the F stood for French, and it doesn't. So the English horn is French and the French horn is German. Reason to take a back road, maybe, don't know. Testify, don't know. I feel like I'm losing steam even though I should be inspired because I have half the puzzle and this is a really fun one. Measure of print quality abbreviated. Don't know. Once again, is this a new? Wasn't a new in yesterday's puzzle, so it could be wrong. I need to know. Will Shorts, what kind of tomfoolery are you allowing here? A new all over again in yesterday's puzzle. And now here we are on Thursday having a new. Is that an inside joke, Will Shorts? Or did you think we weren't paying attention because it's leap day? Or could it be that I have it wrong? But 26 cross is Catan, game island represented by hexagonal tiles. So I think a new is correct. Scenery is a reason to take a back road. Okay, I'm back on my bullshit. I thought I lost steam, but just had a few tough clues. Testify. Don't know. Pause to play. Don't know. Make bubbly. Carbonate. Aerate. MIDI spice blend. I don't know. State capital once home to Urban Melville. So that's got to be New York. So that's got to be Albany. Mideast site of conflict. Gaza would be accurate. That seems too fresh and too controversial to be in the puzzle. But also, it's not really new that it's the site of conflict. Series of courses is a meal. Okay, we know crab is right. So then, big name in trucks is GMC. The spice blend has a double A there. I don't know it. I still don't know what's going to be for there. This is at a discount, right? So then Za'atar is a spice. I don't want to look it up because potential spoilers. Swiss River. Danube is Germany. I can't think of what it is. Overrun. Don't know. Beats me. I don't know. This clue beats me. The 1960s Pascaline machine, named for Blaise Pascal, could do math. Tidal wave. School that once used a live bear as a mascot during football games. That's got to be the Bruins. Who are the Bruins? Boston Bruins is professional hockey. What's the college team that's the Bruins? I think it's the one that's in LA that isn't USC. Is it UCLA? I think. Ingredient in some batter. Don't know. Place for 3 men of verse. In a tub, rub-a-dub-dub. Nothing doing, no dice. Both very strange phrases. This should be enough to get the crab. Look at these letters. What do they mean? Which of them relate to a string instrument? I used to be an orchestra teacher. This is embarrassing. Overrun. Don't know. Okay, we're just going to leave it. 22 looks like it's wrong. So UCLA is probably right. But no dice is right. Beer batter. Something's wrong, but I don't know what. Okay, we already have a measure of print quality. We got all these. Okay, let's look at these. Where many bags of leaves can be found. I don't know. It's probably a T thing. Cross my heart. Don't know. I swear it? I think it is. I swear it. Nice. Energizing snack. Something bar. Power bar. Is that a thing? Then 170 or 17 has to be double W's. It is, because the response to a baby animal picture is aww. Line just above total, maybe. Don't know. That in Spanish, is it eso? Maybe. Like many tournaments, probably seeded. Tournaments tend to be seeded. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Like a planet's path, orbital. Brain cover, blank matter. I don't know that one. Where many bags of leaves can be found. Tea shop. So line just above total is tip. That makes sense, like on a bill. Pia matter. Is it brain cover? I'll have to believe it. Overrun is infest. Fiddler crab. So beats me is no idea. The Pascaline machine is an adding machine. Fiddler crab. What's a fiddler crab? Content warning if you're freaked out by crabs. Ooh, I'm freaked out by crabs. I hate it. Damn it. Okay. Pause to play. Recess is a pause to play, like in school. Testify. Depose, I think. I feel like you get deposed when you're testifying. I didn't think that you would depose. And this would probably be alders. More quickly. It's gonna be C, because so the boldly stylish in slang is fierce, and then more quickly is going to be et cetera, where more but said quickly. But I'm gonna put in the wrong letter here because I want you to see the fiddlesticks here. So I'm gonna put in the Z. Okay, the puzzle is filled, but at least one square's a miss. Gee whiz. They have a few of these. They're all fun. Same thing. Aw shucks. There's gonna be a fiddlesticks. Horse feathers. Oh crumbs. But this is why I refer to me messing it up as a fiddlesticks. I'm gonna put the answer in and I'm gonna get a fiddlesticks. That's why. That's a little bit of YouTube slang for you. Now you'll remember forever because people watch all my videos all the way to the end and memorize exactly what I said. So now I'm going to put in the C, and hopefully we'll hear the music. Otherwise, we'll have to look up how to spell Anhage. Nice. Yeah, this is a delightful puzzle. So I got 2 in. Look at all y'all, my fans, getting back-to-back puzzles on back-to-back days. You know, what more could you want? Let's look up the Air River. It is a tributary in Switzerland. That feels... Can you call a tributary a river? I don't think I ever called out the author of today's puzzle. Sorry about that. Esha Data. Great job. Great puzzle. Very clever. even though you lied calling the Ayer River when it's clearly a tributary. Were there any other clues that I had trouble with? No, this was a good puzzle. Cool, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Jump scare, I'm back full screen. I forgot to mention, the puzzle didn't have anything to do with Leap Day. It was a great puzzle, it was very clever, but totally wasted opportunity, Will Shorts. You get one opportunity every 4 years to do a Leap Day puzzle. You just did some shit about animals playing instruments. It was a great puzzle, but I guess you can't always expect every holiday to have a puzzle theme to it, but Leap Day is such a rare and specific one. It just seems like a waste. Will Shorts, get your shit together. Eat my shorts.